I will begin my air brake systems test. I will make sure my oil pressure rises within 3 to 5 seconds. If it does not, I will turn engine off immediately. I will be using my primary gauge for all my tests and begin my test with maximum air pressure. My oil pressure rose within 3 to 5 seconds. I will now build to maximum air pressure before I begin my first test. My governor has cut out at 135 psi. I know this because my needle has stopped rising. The first test I will perform is the applied brakes test. I will apply and hold the brake for 1 minute, and I cannot lose more than 4 psi for this combination trailer. My needle has stabilized at 95 psi. I will begin my test. My minute has ended. The primary gauge reads 95 psi. I have no air loss. The next test I will perform is a low air warning test. A low air warning light and or buzzer must come on no lower than 55 psi. My low air warning light and buzzer came on at 55 or 60 psi. The next test I will perform is a spring brake pop-out test. The tractor parking brake and trailer supply valve must pop out between 20 and 45 psi. My valves popped out at 22 psi. This concludes my air brake systems test. The next test I will perform is the tractor trailer brake tug test. I will need to build pressure back to maximum. Meanwhile, I will perform my in-cab pre-trip inspection. Mirrors, right and left, securely mounted, no cracks, clean and adjusted to me. Windshield, securely mounted, clean, no cracks and no illegal stickers. Windshield wipers and washers, arms and blades securely mounted and proper tension. No crack, broken or missing pieces and working properly. Gauges, secured, no cracked, broken or missing lenses, all working properly and in normal range. My oil pressure reads between 40 and 60 psi. My water temperature reads between 180 to 200 degrees. My voltmeter reads between 12 to 14 volts, and my depth indicator is working properly, and there is no less than 1/8 of the tank remaining. Light indicator, headlights, low beams, high beams, left turn signal, right turn signal, and the four-way flashers. The heater defroster. No cracked, broken, or missing control knobs. My heater and defroster are working properly. Air horn working properly. Seatbelt. Driver and passenger, no cuts or tears. They latch properly. Emergency equipment. I will check that I have a fire extinguisher that is securely mounted, fully charged and up to date, no less than 10 BC. 3 reflective safety triangles, 6 fusees or 3 liquid burning flares, all in good condition. Spare fuse assortments for operating systems. This concludes my in-cab pre-trip inspection. The next test I will perform is the tractor trailer tug test. I will start with my tractor brake. My tractor brake held. I will now test my trailer brake. My trailer brake held. This concludes the tractor trailer tug test. The next test I will perform is the service brake test. My service brakes are working properly. The tractor did not pull to the left or right. This concludes the service brake test. I will now do my outside walk around. First, would you please assist me with checking my lights?